everybody. I'm Alexis Ward, and welcome to 12 Faces Psychology. So today I have a brief message for you, and that message is be kind to your human. Now that might seem like a weird thing to say because, well, most of us think of ourselves as human, right? But there's a lot more to us than that. And if you are an energetically attuned person, if you are a highly sensitive person, an empath, however you sort of frame that for yourself, then you might be spending a lot of time off planet right now, up in the ethers, enjoying the view of this whole spectacle that's playing out, while your human is here on the ground, in the trenches, in this third dimensional physical vehicle, freaking the fuck out. So let's give some love to this human vessel and stay grounded and stay present and look at how we can kind of tweak our lives and add some things in that are going to help us enjoy the ride right now, because it's happening. It's the Great Awakening. It's the cosmic interplay that we've been waiting for all this time. And we want to be able to actually enjoy it and witness it without having to check out so much and without the experience of being checked in being a painful one. So here are a couple of quick ways that, well, not necessarily quick, but I'm going to say them quickly, but here are a few ways that you can really sort of reorganize your life and be staying attuned to grounding yourself. Okay, the first one is, if there's something in your life right now that just ain't working, start looking at how you can make it work better. If that's like a routine in your life, if you're getting up at 5 a.m. to work out and you're dreading it every morning and you're hating it and it's just like making you tired constantly, maybe give yourself permission to do something differently. Maybe change it up. If you're in a marriage that is just sucking the life out of you, if you're in a career that's sucking the life out of you, if anything is sucking the life out of you, look at how you can make an adjustment. So if there's a big area of your life that's not working, look at how you can actually make it work. We need to simplify, we need to streamline, we need to get energetically efficient right now so that we can have the wherewithal and the bandwidth to handle this time period. And our human body needs us to get enough rest, to eat properly, which brings us to number 2, which is self-care. Doing the basics, getting enough sleep, drinking enough water, eating healthy food, and then doing the stuff that nourishes you, the stuff that brings you joy. If that's meditation, yoga, getting massages, going for hikes, whatever it is, make sure you are doubling, tripling, quadrupling down on your self-care right now, because it is so vital for your body to stay in a good place. And for, the rest of you to be wanting to come into your body, to inhabit this vehicle right now, you kind of need to have your life pretty dialed in. So good self-care. Number three is end toxic relationships. So if you've got a bunch of relationships in your life right now that are really draining you of your life force, that are throwing you in an even more exacerbated way onto a roller coaster, that are filling your life with drama and discontent and negativity, think about exiting those. Think about it really seriously, because you want to be making space in your life for people that can raise you up and elevate you, not for situations that are going to anchor you down. It's time to rise, not to get anchored. And right now, so if you're finding yourself in a lot of those relationships, take a good hard look at what's keeping you there. Do you feel obligated? Is it some kind of a self-worth issue? Is it a belief that this is as good as it gets and you should expect no more from life? Whatever it is, start to unearth that, unravel it, and heal it so that you can make your way to better situations for yourself. It's an important time to be aligned with people that you really resonate with. That brings us to the next point, which is find your tribe. It's so important to find community right now, to have friendships, to have relationships, to have mentorship, to have people in your life that can see you and appreciate you and resonate with your experience. So find people that are having a similar experience of what's going on. Find people that are into the stuff that you're into, that can appreciate the uniqueness of who you are. So for that, utilize the internet. You know, there are tons of ways to meet and connect with people through the internet. Find your tribe. All right, the next one is to become more self-sufficient. So if you have the ability to get off the grid, to grow your own vegetables, to collect rainwater, to, you know, just be more emotionally self-sustainable too, in the sense that you're comfortable being on your own, you're comfortable with your own company. All those things are going to get you more aligned, more grounded, feeling more safe in your own body and in your own physical reality. So look at self-sufficiency as a way to alleviate stress and feel more empowered as a whole. All right, now the last one is accept, allow, and embrace. And what I mean by that is that for everybody right now, the shit is getting stirred, okay? We are all having things rise to the surface to be healed, to be released. But in that process, it's messy, you know? It's a lot of uncomfortable emotions surfacing, a lot of patterns of reaction, a lot of seeing our own ego, seeing our own fear, having to contend with all these aspects of who we've been, all of our limitations have to come to the surface. The shadow has to surface so that it can be healed through integration. So in that process, you want to accept that that's what's going on so that you understand that this is a healing process and not some kind of, I guess, negative experience, but one that's going to lead to greater healing. And in accepting that this is going to be going on for a while now, you can begin to really take advantage of it by allowing. So allowing is more the emotional piece, right? If you're afraid of anger, but you're angry, and so you're resisting it and you're judging yourself and you're pushing it away and you're being passive aggressive and all this weird stuff because you don't think that spiritual people get angry or whatever, then you are actually prolonging the negative part of that experience. If you can say to yourself, listen, anger is emotion, it's energy, I need to let it flow through me so that it can be released and processed and integrated in a different way, say like self-empowerment, then you're going to have a lot easier time working with that emotion and being authentic and honest with your own experience. So allow the emotion to flow through you, to saturate, and it will move on and be released. Try to really work on letting go of your resistance. The third part is to just embrace the entire process. Lean in with love, right? Don't be afraid of whatever's coming up for you. Lean into it and learn to love yourself there too. That's an incredibly empowering process, and it is such a rich time for working with everything that's coming up, because there is nobody on the planet right now that doesn't have stuff surfacing for them. So accept it, allow it, and embrace it. All right. I hope that you guys have gotten something out of this video today and that you're working with this time and all the energy. And I hope that you'll stop by for my next video. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.